Hey guys, and welcome back. And today I'm just going to be showing you a little bit about my little project I've got going on. And it's a C90, Honda C90. I started restoring it maybe about 2 years ago. I bought it as a proper Honda C90 with all the plastic bits on. It was a bit run down, a bit rusty, blue in colour, rusty wheels, all that sort of stuff. It had a new engine put in. I say new, is probably like a 1 year old engine. It's a 125 rather than a 90cc, like the standard Honda C90s. And so I eventually just stripped it all back, started sandblasting all the parts, got rid of all the plastics because I'm going for like a bobber type bike, bare frame, no plastics on it, straight handlebars, chunky wheels, all that sort of stuff. And so about 2 years ago, I rubbed it, sanded it, sandblasted it, got a friend to spray it for me. And at the moment, I am in the process of putting it all back together. Because now, lockdown, I've got plenty of time on my hands, and that's what I'm planning to do. Maybe if you're a Honda C90 fan or you sort of like restoring bikes, it would be interesting to hear your thoughts. My first one, I don't really usually do this sort of stuff. I'm usually stick to wood, anything wood, timber, sheet material. Um, but Honda C90s, how hard can they be? So I'm going to show you now quickly. Right, so while I'm in lockdown, I'm just starting on my project in my workshop. And I've got my C90, which I've spent about 2 years, probably about 2 years. It's taken me to get to this point. Everything was old and rusty when I first got the bike. It was a typical C90 with white and blue plastics on it. Stripped it apart, sandblasted it, got it sprayed, um, reconditioned the engine. This is a 125, just a Chinese make. Was running a bit rough, to be honest, so that needs sorting out. New suspension, new swing arm, new front forks, new springs, new bearings for the front forks, and lots of new parts here, as you can see. Bits that I'm going to keep the old exhaust, but all the parts, like all the indicators and lights, all that sort of stuff is new. Sprayed up the tank and the side panels, new handlebar, and all sort of like the brake assembly and all that sort of stuff I've sprayed, rubbed down and sprayed. I've also rubbed wire brushed on the machine here, the wire brush there. I've wire brushed all of these parts, which is like the spindle and all the bolts to put bits back together. New drive hub, new chain, new sprockets, all that. Spraying the oil cooler. Let's have a look. The wheels were really corroded, so what I did is I decided to keep the chrome rim. So I've taped up the chrome rim, and I've wire brushed everything and cleaned them up and primed them. This one's just had another coat of primer. This is etch primer. But this one has had its full works. We're going for black spokes and inside hub, and the external parts, like I said, the external rim is going to stay chrome once I peel the tape off. But that's just had one coat of black. It's had two primers. But anyway, yep, that's happening. So we're assembly time now. We're going to put the engine back in a minute. And as you probably know, if you're a Honda C90 fan, it's only 2 bolts. Literally, I could probably do it on my own. There's a bolt there and a bolt there. These two, really simple. And that's going to go in. We're going to get the chain on. Once the wheels have been sprayed up and the hubs, they're going to go in place. You can see all the old parts, look. That's the condition it was. Look, the old headlight, look how rusty it was. And you can see why I've had to recondition it. About 3 years ago, I went on a bike ride in Essex with a friend. We parked up at a bike meet place, and this lady came poodling along on a C90. It was a stripped down version, and since then I've wanted to buy one, so I'm doing it myself. That's what I'm up to now. And hopefully I'll keep you updated in progress. As we're on lockdown, I'm just trying to keep away and keep busy, so yeah. But this one here is keeping me busy, and it's nice to see new parts go back on. If anyone is a C90 fan, Honda C90, and got any advice for me, please let me know. Good places to buy stuff. I'm not exactly a mechanic or anything like that, so any help would be well welcomed. But yeah, all right, I will see you in the next one. Cheers guys, bye for now.